Okay, this is Mike, N8MJS here. I got this HP, it's a 8657B signal generator. Kind of an older device here for those that may be interested in something like this. It does have the 10 megahertz input, and I am sending a 10 megahertz reference into the back of it. That's what this black cable is here. It's going in. I used to use this quite a bit. I haven't used it much anymore because I upgraded to this Rigel, which is a more modern device that's much smaller and fits on the workshop bench here so much better. But you can see here it's pretty good. Obviously this could be probably professionally calibrated and you would get a much better result, but for just how it's sitting here, I'm fairly happy with how it's working. So that's the max resolution of this counter. This counter is also on a GPS discipline oscillator 10 megahertz reference, so they're both hooked up to the same clock in that regard. So let's go to a different frequency here. We'll go to 14 megahertz and we'll wait for it to reset. It's going to be about the same there. We'll go to 10 megahertz. Oops, not 10 kilohertz, 10 megahertz. It's 10 megahertz there. Let's go to 7.250. So, you know, it's well within probably its working spec. It could be professionally calibrated and probably work a whole lot better, but I would say that it's working fairly well for its age and everything. It does not come with a power cord because I don't have a spare one. I bought this from a company called AccuSource. I believe they're in Georgia, and they didn't give me a power cord with it. They were supposed to, but they didn't, so I don't have a power cord to give. But it's the same kind of power cord if you have other lab equipment that, you know, all this stuff would take here. Same kind of power cord that goes into it, so most people could probably have those around. Let's go back up to 28 megahertz. And I'm going to plug this into my spectrum analyzer, and we're going to view some RF out of this just to show that it's working correctly. I'll set it to like minus 73 and I'll be right back to show that. Okay, so there's our minus 73. We're modulating a 30% modulation. Let's increase that up to 100% for it here. So there's our minus 73. Let's bring that up some. So we can take a look closer at it. So it's pretty darn close to what it's supposed to read there. We can go down a little bit lower in signal now. This is minus 103 dBm. So I'd say it's working quite well. There's minus 53 dBm right there. Everything seems to work well on it. This is AM modulation. Let's take that down to like 30% again. Let's see there. So pretty happy with that. We'll go to a modulation analyzer here and we'll look at AM. I don't think I have enough signal to do this, but increase the signal some. Don't really have enough signal to do this. Usually I do this with RF from radios and stuff, so that's not going to do us much justice. But as far as that goes, it seems to be working well. I was a little bit out of my too high of signal for the reference level that I had put in. But all in all, it's working just how it should. It's just too big and I have no practical use for it anymore. So if someone's interested in it, it does have a shipping box from the company AccuSource. This used to be on the top of it, but it fell off. It started to peel off when I bought it from these guys. So the box is from AccuSource. It's rather large. I will take some photos of it for the QRZ listing, and I'll put this with it as the requirement. It's a very large box. This is a very big and heavy piece of test equipment here, so keep in mind that shipping could be pricey depending on where you are in the United States, and it will be insured for the purchase price and everything. But it's a very big box, so UPS is a must for something like this. Never would it be able to go with the post office or anything, so I would highly recommend UPS. That's normally what I would ship with anyway. So thanks for watching the video here. It's really a nice, interesting piece from times before. I hate to let it go because I really like this antique stuff, but again, since I have this here, it just kind of defeats anything this can do. This Rigel can do better, other than the fact that it does not go down as low in amplitude. That's the one thing I wish the Rigel had. 73, thanks for watching.